Hello there, welcome to my guide for City of Heroes. Today I'll be showing you how to earn quick and easy empyrean merits with a basic common incarnate component, plus a bonus of either an extra empyrean merit or a choice of common to very rare components on top. It's just a basic reward from this Dark Story arc. So we're in Ouroboros at the moment. We're going to go to the aspect of the pillar and look for the arc from Heather Townsend. She's the one that supplies these Dark Astoria missions. You need to be level 50, I think, to start this mission, but let's see how we do. So choose Burden of the Past, Dark Astoria Chapter 1, and yeah, let's go and find Cadabra Kill. So accept the mission and click on the pillar and you'll be teleported to the contact. After a bit of loading, just do a 180, do a quick 180, spin round, and zoom over to your mission. Nice and easy. So I'm actually +3, 50 +3 at this point. So I'm running the mission at +2 difficulty. But you can always change your notoriety to -1 if you're just starting out as a basic level 50. Now, this map is randomized, so it's worth getting the reveal power because it can be a bit of a pain to navigate sometimes. So all I did there was click on reveal while talking to her. Just dismissed her words because they're completely irrelevant to me. We're going to jump through the tunnels to the first objective, and you should find a little hand of Artemis there. Just talk through her rubbish. She gets eaten, and then zip through to the next part. I got quite lucky here on this map. It's quite a small, straightforward map. Some of them can be quite serpentine in shape and size, but just zip through to the end. Ignore all these mobs, they're just trash. When you're solo, all you'll need to do is kill a mob called Assassin. So just pop a build up, whatever you've got, smack them in the face, and as soon as they're dead, you can exit. With more players, you might have to clear this room, but either way, it should be quite manageable. So we zoom back to Dark Astoria, head back to Heather. She's our lovely little contact over here. Skip through what she has to say, and then get the next mission from her. Now, because this is a kind of a speedy run, we are going to skip a fair amount of the missions, but they're all quite short to begin with. Now we're heading to this Dark Story building. There are 3 boss mobs to kill here. Each one of them should have a little speech bubble above their heads, just notify you which ones you need to kill. It's usually a Guardian or a Tempest and friends. Again, this is solo, so there's only 3 per mob. I've turned off bosses, there's just lieutenants. So you just zoom through. There are points here. They could be up on this walkway, they could be down below, and they could be at the end of this walkway to my right, that corridor there. If you just poke your nose into those little areas, you'll probably see the little fellas talking with their important information just to notify you that you need to kill them. So there can be probably 2 usually here, maybe just 1. Head to the lifts. Come on, pudding. There we go. Often there's a mob up on that balcony there, and other times there's some at this little T-junction. There could be some down here, and there could be some up above. So those are the main spawn points, and if you are farming this and running this a lot, you'll find that you'll discover where these spawn points are a lot of the time. Now we've got a bit of time wasting. Head through the door upstairs and hang around waiting for this chat to occur. If you're duoing this, it's worth the mission owner zooming to the end here to save a bit of time while the other player finds the boss mobs, because there's a good 30 seconds wasted at this point here. So just wait for them to start chatting and move into this position here. Some little baddies will spawn, punch them till they die of it, and away you go. Right, as soon as the smoke starts to appear, the mobs should also start to appear. Destroy them however you wish. So, when you've killed them, jump back to Sigil, talk to her a couple of times, doesn't really matter what you say, and then we'll head to the next mission. It's worth noting that all these mission doors are always in the same place in the map, and you can probably get used to jumping towards the door whilst talking to your little pal Heather, as I'm doing now, because I've run this so many times. Right, so let's go into the sewer. This is a map of little variants. The map itself is always the same, but the locations of the glowies, which is what you're looking for, are always slightly different. We have to wait for a bit more talking here. As soon as you're able to talk to this little sorcerer, if you have a build-up power or something like that, just pop it while you're talking to him. Again, that saves a little bit more time. Come on, let me talk to you. There we go. So I'll pop and build up, talk to him a couple of times, and murder him in the face. It's possible to choose a conversation path that means he doesn't fight you, but you might as well get a tiny amount of XP while you do that. So here we are, jumping through. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. There's this T-junction here where there's glowies located. Sometimes there's a glowy here, sometimes there's two. Murder these people, pick up the glowy. Lovely. We'll be coming back to this T-junction in a second, but for now we'll just jump through to the end, and we're looking for a cheeky boss in the end room. Again, he can be one of 5 or 6 places, or got lucky here. The Ancestral Warden, you murder him and all of his friends. Occasionally there's some strays around which we need to kill, like this dude. There he is. And as soon as his mob is dead, you'll see that the mission objective disappears. So now we'll have a look around here for another glowy. Check those loading bays. Check behind these privacy screens. In this case, it was in this corner here. I didn't get lucky because I'm regen. I get hit a lot. So let's kill these fools. So click my lovely glowy. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 glows in this area. Luck of the draw. So I'm heading back to that T-junction I mentioned a while ago, whilst deleting salvage clumsily. Jump into all these boxes as well while I'm here. So we're turning right at this T-junction. If you're down to 1 glowy and you're not sure where it is, there should be a boss in the far corner of the room, and when you kill them, that should reveal the location of the glowy itself. So I'll murder these fools in the face, as is tradition. Lovely. And then on the map, the top right, we can see the glowy's location. Often it's tucked away behind a box or behind another screen. Now we're on the final stretch. Talk to Heather again. Blah blah blah. And jump all the way to the final mission. This, again, always in the same location, and this map layout is always the same. It's a little bit confusing at first. It's also very, very dark, but you'll figure out the route as you jump through it. I'm not even going to bother doing a play-by-play here. This is something you figure out. It's not very interesting giving directions. So keep on navigating here. Super speed can be handy, but it can also be quite detrimental. Similarly, super jump can be quite detrimental here when you reach these sort of nuggets and these wall flaps. It can be a bit of a pain to negotiate sometimes. Right, so we'll head to the end. Talk to Tempest. If you've got a lot of damage, talk to him and try and save both of these heroes. I'll open with a nice big smash to the ground. Boom. The other option is just to save Kadabra, which can be a little bit quicker. But you've still got to wait around for a bit more talking, which is a bit of a and the other option, I think, is to save sigil, but that takes even longer. So I now tend to murder everyone. So here's the end of the mission, and here are your lovely rewards in less than 10 minutes. It's absolutely safe to exit the map, and you can have a little sit around outside. I'd also recommend calling Heather and collecting your XP and infamy, or influence, depending on who you are. Lovely, lovely. So you can see here I've earned a supercharged capacitor and empyrean merit, and I have a choice of an extra empyrean merit, or I can choose from a pool of incarnate components, which is fairly standard now for DA. But the idea of this is that it's nice and quick to get this done. So I'm just checking my incarnate abilities here and picking up some components that I need for the future. I'm trying to build my tier 4s at the moment. Sometimes you'll get lucky and get a very rare component which you can use for your tier 4, and away you go. So I'm quite happy with this at the moment. It's, as I say, it takes 10 minutes to get all the bits and bobs we need. Hope you found this video informative. Don't bother to like and subscribe. I don't give a monkeys about that. And I'm sure if you wanted to, you'd already know how. You don't need every single YouTube video ever made informing you how to like and subscribe to something, because it's basic, really, isn't it? Anyway, adios.